Hi everyone, welcome to Team 12's presentation. We'll run through the musical instruments that we've designed for Maroon 4's upcoming tour. In this presentation, we will discuss the physics behind our designs, the evolution of the design process from the start to the finish, the materials used, and the costs of those materials to build this instrument. We would also like to briefly run through the lessons that our team has learned over this project and what we would change on similar designs in the future. I hope you enjoy the presentation. Hi everyone, just to add to my previous video, I'm just going to demonstrate playing the pan flute. As you can hear, it works pretty well. I'm going to pass you over to the other guys.
Good morning everyone, my name is Christian Alfaro of Team 12, and what I'm about to go over in particular is how is it that we chose to prioritize tasks in our project. Now the first one was to minimize the costs. This was referring to the cash, as well as the amount of string and the amount of pipe, the materials that were used, so that in turn it would cost less to produce, which is a benefit. It's also cheaper to buy. Customers will be more inclined to buy it. And the next task we wanted to go over was mitigating size. We ended up creating flexible instruments or complementary shapes so that instruments could fit together in a more compact size together. This would allow us to minimize warehouse storage space if this was mass produced, and reduce the hassle of delivery for customers who order online. We had to keep in mind though that we were playing the ASU fight song, so we had to make sure that we could accommodate for each and individual note. Now I'm about to go over the underlying physics that go and hold up our instruments together. So the commonalities that all instruments share, pipes, strings, percussions, they all share a length and frequency which are inversely proportional to each other. This means if you increase one, the other will go down. If you decrease one, the other will go up. And this was our primary target for minimizing costs and size. In particular, there are more factors that each instrument had. The string had tension and linear density, pipe speed, sound, percussion, speed of sound of the medium, which is the bar, and the thickness of the bar. For now, I will take you into our studio where we can sample one of the instruments. Thank you for listening to our sample. Now here's the actual anatomy of the instrument. It's a guitar string, very flexible, storage, portable, and it's tightened via a screw, creates tension at one point. The other point of tension is actually created using a metal dowel, and this will act as a guitar fret and allow us to play various notes. I'll now pass this to Kenneth, who will go over our material list and budget. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Chris. Our materials and budget was really efficient. All of our instruments together cost around $20. Our string instrument actually costs less than $2 to build. We were able to use some different things, and the evolution of design really helped us come up with some ideas that made it really cost efficient. The instrument I built here, percussion instrument, was made entirely of scrap steel, and this really helped us on price. As you can see, really has got a good sound to it. So we were able to do some things, but the evolution really came together. Our string instrument, like I said, was cheap and it was flexible, minimal size, pipes focused on convenience and size. The bars, we got wood bars and metal bars. We really learned a lot about the engineering design process, creation using models, application of technology, and of course teamwork. I'd say we overcome a lot of challenges. Personally, it was quite a challenge. Nothing went quite the way we designed it, but I think in the end it actually turned out better than our initial designs. On to you, Adam.
Hello everyone, this is Adam Heinrichs with Team 12. I had the mid-low percussion instrument. Here it is. I'll play a little bit for you. Now, in terms of improvements to our designs, if we were to rebuild them from the ground up, both of the percussion instruments would have a frame built around the cantilever bars around here to protect them from breaking, also to add some aesthetic polish. We would also add a sliding bar which would move up and down like this to increase or decrease the length of the bars, thus changing the tone. As for the string instruments, a little simpler with the changes. Changing the string material to copper would allow the overall instrument to be smaller, since the required length of the strings would be reduced. And for a wind instrument, changing the diameter of the pipes, meaning just a little bit smaller, will save a bunch of space width-wise, while not taking up too much extra space lengthwise. And with that, this concludes our presentation. Thank you very much for watching.